Okay, please, please, for the love of everything that's holy, I am hoping this is working. Oh, well. If it does, great. If it doesn't, I'm booked. Probably. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. There we go. We're working. And we got a golden. What the hell's a golden kappa? What the hell's a golden kappa, guys? But hello, hi. Barrier pronoun are nos with the. Definitely nos with the for me now. Jesus Christ. Hello. How? You got a license for that UK stream? I do have a license, actually. I do have a license. Hello. Jesus Christ, why did I get the rare one? It's the rare train of all things. What the hell? But yeah, hello, Happy. Hello, Mika. Hiya, Bronze. Good job, Dan, for getting the cookie, for the astounding archive cookie for being first. Dan, you should be asleep. It's 5 a.m. But hello there, Dan. And also, thank you so much for resubscribing, Bronze. And you too, JR. And hi, you say. Hello. Look up on that. Plot twist, the spiel is the license. Oh my goodness. You know, no, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, JR. Yes, don't worry, I've been sleeping very soundly with a 2'7" sphere on top of me. It is like sleeping with a beanbag on top of you, not gonna lie. It works. Giant sphere. She is your license. It is. Sorry, but don't mind me. I'm actually still recovering from getting a summer cold in China. You got a license? Yes, I do. Brings out giant sphere. The giant sphere is on my bed. Like, that thing is currently in a position where it's technically asleep, but I should really cover that with a blanket, I must admit. I really should. Hey, not the point. Hello! Hi! It has been a while. Officially, it has been a while. We ignore the other test stream that I tried out in, like, China. Because, I will tell you, the day after I did that stream, I got sick. I caught a cold. I caught a super cold. It kind of mucked up, like, my eating habits and actually being outside. I haven't had a cold in years. My immune system usually works, but it didn't want to. Everything was not deja vu because I wasn't in Japan. Travel sickness sensi para. There's a British thing on my screen. That British thing has a name, you know, notice. But hey. Also, what the hell? JR? I just call you Knight at this point. Knight! What the hell? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. But what? Dude, thank you so much for all the gifted. Kappa. How's it going? Can't stay getting yanked into VC, but y'all have fun. I'm doing well, Notice. I hope you're doing well too. I need to go catch your streams more now because I can. You go take care and enjoy that VC call. Hulva, amicha. I'll see you in the sun. Look, I have just been live for 8 minutes. I am not expecting a lot of things in 8 minutes. Don't worry, I ain't streamed in the past week. Finishing the model. I'm tired, okay, bye. Take care! And yeah, no, when you finish that model, I'm gonna go see that. Bronze! I swear to God! Thank you so much for the gifted for you say. Oh my goodness. Space Copper, let's go. Do I really have to add like this field of approval to the all the gifts. I don't need the gifts. I'm really appreciative. I don't need them, I promise. I'm supposed to be calmer. I know for a fact that it's like nighttime for like 1 or 2 people. The rest of you are at normal times of day. And then there's me, who is back in the really weird time zone again. But yeah, no. How's it doing? How's it all going? It's not like I haven't seen you all in a little bit or anything. No, not at all. Normal. Listen. Compared to like where I'm currently sitting and being in a time zone that was actually able to like catch stuff, but I couldn't because I was busy, like, you know, traveling. Yeah, everywhere else is normal compared to here because I'm either catching people as they go to sleep or as they're waking up, or they happen to be working. Because you see, the average Brit doesn't actually stream at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Normal. True. You know what? Valid. That is valid. But yeah, no, legit, I'm just streaming now to see how everything's still working, because I had to do stuff on the laptop, and I didn't know if it was going to transfer from the laptop to here. And I'm glad to say it didn't, because otherwise I would have been stuffed. But yeah, well, everything's good, everything's great. Thank you for that. Wait, is Mix It Up working? Hold on. Okay, Mix It Up is working. I forgot about that for a second. So yeah. This is just like a really casual thing, you know. Thank you for the head pat. We live for the scuff. We always do. I do have a Scuff is Content badge that I made for the fridge. So yeah, that's fair. I haven't even unpacked my suitcase. Yeah, so I'm just going to explain in like a little bit of a time frame exactly what's ended up happening. Because yeah, after getting sick and just like everything going peak tongue on me, I haven't been out much, to be honest. And well, I did go out a couple of times in China. I think the most rush I got was trying to get home. I ain't even put back my suitcase. Me 6 months after traveling. Valid though. Listen, if it's like okay in the suitcase and it's not gonna get moldy or anything, then it's fine. The thing is though, I have a propaganda sign I need to kind of like put up in my room somewhere just to stare at me. So I do have to unpack that, and I do have to unpack like all the goodies I got from China and Japan. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, hype chest. I'm so sorry for the additional clutter. That's not additional clutter. That is like precious memories. Thank you, Mr. Dantalion. Which I will find proper room for once I've figured out if I've got any more room thanks to the spiel. But yeah, no, so after the whole debacle with me getting sick and doing stuff, I still had to travel home. And that was a rush and a half because I almost missed my check-in. And that meant I wouldn't have been able to go home, and I would have had to get another flight to Japan instead, because that would have been easier. So timings are great. Yeah, so that is crazy. Yeah, so what ended up happening was, dear Brokila, because I was staying with Brokila at the time, we needed to get me from one part of China to a different part to go over the border to Hong Kong in order to get my flight. Now, you see, the entire trip was either 7-year nostalgia that leads to us getting lost, or timing is a virtue. And timing this the thing that got us this time, because navigation was fine. Navigation was almost spot on. But it was timing that kind of got to us, because I thought I was going to be leaving at like a certain time. We kind of left at least like half an hour later than we should have. He didn't account for the taxi time needed in order to get to the train station. So by the time we were on the first train, we realized shortly afterwards, I'm not gonna make it to this other train that we booked. And so we had to think on our feet. We had to think on our feet. And I think I was just over it. Like, at that point. He was slightly annoyed, but I was kind of over it. So he had to like book a different train, and we had to head from where we were to an entirely different train station, which took us a little bit longer than we'd like. But we made it. That's when you panic. Nah, no panic. No panic. Understandable, really. Nah, this journey was a time and a half, not gonna lie. So, after all the stuff that's ended up happening during the trip, I kind of was just like, this is fine. I'm over it. Sometimes you just feel, what's the worst that can happen? Going back to Japan? I mean, yeah, I kind of didn't have any money at the time. But, so, managed to get through the barrier, and then I was left alone. Not knowing Chinese. Figuring out if I'm going on the right train or not. Because China isn't that English friendly. As soon as you get over the border to Hong Kong is English friendly. A lot of their signs are both in English and Chinese. So that's very useful for monkey brain, which, as much as I am able to get context clues from a lot of different things, monkey brain was kicking in because I didn't sleep that well that night. But luckily I did get on the right train in order to go over the border. And I had to sprint. Return to monkey. Yeah, yep. I had to like sprint / speed run not quarantine, that's the wrong word. Security in order to fill out paperwork to get through, and then sprint from one side of the train station to another side of the train station, which took a while, in order to catch an express train to the airport. You gotta use the librarian technique, 1,000 sprint. Oh, you are telling me. I think I broke my own record of big train station. I sped run that with paperwork and like making sure my luggage got through in 20 minutes. I am impressed with myself, but I am also very grateful that I did a lot of walking. Just speedrun quarantine real quick. Look, it was the wrong word. It was the wrong word. Just speedrun quarantine, you know. I feel that's offensive somehow. But I managed to speedrun it like 20 minutes. Check-in speedrun glitches. Yeah, because I don't know if it's a weird thing to like brag about, but because of like going over like borders and such, out of all the people who I was traveling with, I was the only person who they'd look at the passport, look back at me, look at the passport, just stamp it and let me through. It is a weird thing to admit. Was it Cooper? Hello, Cooper. And 80% get home speedrun world record. Yep. Yeah, so they just looked, anytime I was going through places, whether it was Japan, whether it was my layovers in Shanghai or Seoul or Hong Kong, they would look at my passport, look at me. They might tell me to like scan my finger, but just to make sure that it's me. But that was only one time. And then every other time, they just didn't like... They were just like, yeah, no, just go through. They just look at me, stamp it, give me the passport back. And I'm just having to say thank you in the relevant language to be like, yeah, I'm gone. It's fine, I'm gone. Everyone else in my party was getting questioned, and then they just look at me and it's like, yeah, no, this dopey looking thing, you're fine. You don't seem like a threat. What are you? But yeah, cool. Never a dull moment. Yeah, never a dull moment. But yes, I'm getting sidetracked. So I go through, get onto the right train, managed to get there like 10 to, it was either 10 to 7 or it was 7 o'clock. Either way, the place I needed to go to get my, boarding pass, other side of the airport. And I only had some precious minutes in order to get there and check in, because my check-in was going to close in like 20 minutes. So had to go and slightly shuffle on over to make sure I could go get my tickets. Which I did, thank goodness, even with the crowd. Managed to do all that, managed to get checked in with like half an hour to spare, thank God. So that was a fun time. But if I wasn't there like 20, if I was there 20 minutes later, yeah, I would have had to go back to Japan. And then I would have had to figure out how to start funding stuff, because I still didn't have a bank card. It's a very humbling experience when you finally get to use Google Pay and then a vending machine like rejects your money, because you realize that you kind of had to cancel your card because you lost it, which means that any numbers on the card currently aren't working. And here's something that didn't clock on with both myself and Dad Keeler today. He could have just activated the card for me and like given me the numbers so I could use contactless. We didn't realize this until like partway through today, when I had to go and activate it by buying some pastries. Like once he's like eaten. We were both like smooth brain for that. I could have had that activated like weeks ago. And I didn't even think about it until now, because, you know, you kind of don't really think about this in like such situations. Like, yeah, come on. How am I supposed to remember that all the silly little numbers are on the back of it? I could just ask him to like read them out. I've never left my country. I do have a passport though. Good. I lost my passport temporarily in Japan, so keep that safe. You know, keep that safe. It's a lifesaver. Or get a second one. You know, you never know when you need two. Is it actually illegal to get two? Could you get? I think you could get two. Then you just have an heir and a spare. I don't know if that's how it works, but I really should invest in that. But to be fair, having a passport is very useful, because on a lot of like documentation that you need to sign for, that is a valid form of identification. And if you were in the same position that I was like a couple of years ago and had no form of ID in order to apply for stuff, that is, you kind of need to keep that in date. Because I had to go drag out one of my birth certificates in order to fill stuff in, and then send that off in order to get some form of identification, in order to apply for another form of identification to get the passport. It was a fun time. And yes, I say birth certificates, I have two. I don't know why I have two. Both of them are legitimate. They just gave me two birth certificates. It's great. Fun, yeah. Not in Canada. Once you get another passport, the original gets cancelled. Yeah, that would make sense. So in fact, I should know this. I was about to apply for another one back in like Japan. Gee, pal, how come you don't like have two birth certificates? Look, I don't know. I got birthed twice apparently. How should I know? Maybe it's buy one get one promo. I mean, you don't even buy the birth certificate. I think my doctor was just like, yeah, this person's gonna be clumsy in the future. Let's just give him two. And the thing is, with birth certificates, right? A bit of plot twist, they forgot. They probably did. Yeah, plot with like birth certificates, it tends to be that when you get your like original one, you use that for a lot of things, and you can get a spare, and the spare happens to also work as like a lot for identification. But a lot of places ask for like the original because they want to make sure that it's not a forgery or anything. Because of my circumstance, both are real. I don't know how it works, but both are actually real. They're not. It's not even a copy. It's just too real. I only keep one on me. Both of the OG. They are. They really are. Quite the feat. Yeah, it's a weird one. But it means that at least I know that if I muck up, I at least have both. But it does mean that I am in a bit more of a fortunate position that I can bring my certificate with me if I'm going to travel within the UK at the moment. Okay, genuinely, that sounds like someone forgot they already made an original one. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Considering I was born a little later than I should have been, it makes sense that they already had the stuff printed out. We're just like, we'll fill in the numbers when they arrive. I'm not a doctor, but how else do you explain? And did we make papers for this one? Yeah, let's make another one just in case. Yeah, that's probably how they thought about it. They probably had the paperwork ready for when I was due. And then they just decided, they filled in the numbers, but then they filled in another one. Also, hi squirrel, hi squiggle, how's it going? How you doing? Guess I'm a maid for a bit. Welcome on in. Me if I had to print paperwork for a hospital. Hey, it's efficiency. You at least get 2. Hey, hi. Look, welcome on in. Glad to have you back. Glad to be back, honestly. Yeah, I'm just doing a test one today, and then it'll be a couple of days before I get the next one because I'm already busy as soon as I come home. So yeah, I've got a couple of things to like look out for when with that. We were just talking about like birth certificates. You'd wear a maid outfit if you're doing paperwork for a hospital user. Oh. Well, I guess I know what Yusei's wearing now. Great. So, would you like that shipping now? Well, I'm kidding. I kind of want to get a maid outfit, though. It's a funny thing that I'm sleepier around these hours than Pal's. Than Pal's usual hours. Right, Dant. I will end the stream. If you want to go to bed. It's okay. All of us just wear maid outfit everywhere. Listen, maid outfits are great. Personally, I haven't worn one myself, but they're great. Oh boy. Everyone but me. Yeah, we made an agreement that if Squirrel had to wear anything, it'd be a butler outfit. It wouldn't be a maid. It's like almost 6 AM here and I have work in 3 hours. Dance, do you want me to end this so you can sleep? Because I can do. A boo scam. Listen, it took a while to even get this agreement to happen. I mean, this is kind of why I have to wear the maid outfit here, because this is the closest we're gonna get. You know? The closest we're gonna get to a squirrel outfit. I mean, I rock it. I'm gonna have to look up nurse outfit assets for my model. Oh, do it. Please, that'd be so good. This is why we have legal representation, people. I do mod for scam efficient, so it tracks. Yeah, the last time I did it, Squirrel kind of got banned, and so I felt really guilty after that time. Is this what we've become? Yes. And yes, Nurse Yusei, we need this. We need the sweet nurse. Got what? He got banned for denying when I asked about the maid outfit. I felt so bad for it that I had to. As soon as that happened, I ended up like DMing Squirrel and apologizing profusely for getting him banned. The only nurse that puts you in a hospital to beam you up. Look, are you complaining, Squirrel? Sorry. Is that a complaint I hear? She'd take great care of you, to be honest. She would take great care of you. Considering he likes the basement. Who said I was complaining? There we go. See, there are no issues. She's shown you her maid outfit. Why aren't you showing yours? It's fine. Confirm. Well, you didn't necessarily deny, so I'm not gonna get into that. Oh boy. I'm still trying to get back on sleep, you know. My body clock is out of whack right now. Don't, it's simple because I'm more of a security guard. I mean, yeah. I don't work in the cafe. No, you just guard the outside, I think. I mean, I don't think any of us work in the cafe at this point. Make sure to get good eat later. Don't worry, I will let the 2'7" Spiel crush me as I sleep. Give me a sucker punch this morning when I had to like pull him back on the bed. Worth it. But yeah. Oh, I made the moiner. Sorry, I'm going all over. It's fine. I'll get rest. Already rebelling. I know, right? But yeah. Where was I going with this? I was gonna say minor for some reason. I got a minor license. Okay, now I know where I was going with this. Wait. No, I lost it, damn it. Oh yeah, no, I know what it was. So I had... This is what happens when you haven't got a proper gym badge yet. I mean, true. I completely forgot my thing again. Hold on. Almost forgot this. Okay, basically, right. So, damn it, what's the thing? Oh, yeah. So the picture that, John did, one of the propagandas that I happened to, be like, yeah, I could replicate this. I can't. The spiel is too big. The spiel is actually too big for me to replicate it. I can't peek my head over anything. I can hug it, of course. It's just bigger than expected. Like, it's not with that attitude. Gigantamax spiel. It is. I mean, I would die for that spiel, to be honest. You just need a stepladder or a bigger hat. Excuse me. How are you judging the size of my hat? Thank you very much. Rude. That is so rude. How dare you judge my hat? It is the right size, thank you. You don't judge a witch by their hat. Anyway, truly the power of the UK. Listen, the UK has many powers. One of them being making me regret the fact that we don't have 24-hour convenies everywhere. Oh, hi John! Hi! Welcome on in. How's it going? How you doing? It's been a while. Hello! Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know it's a little late for me streaming, but I needed to test stuff. And test stuff I have been. For example, making sure that everything is activated and whatnot. It is great. I am EP. Well, I'm not that EP, to be honest. I've been on and off sleeping for most of the day. I say most of the day. Actually, when did I fall asleep? Okay, never mind. It's not been most of the day. I was kind of up at 5 a.m. and then I didn't like nap until about 2. You should rest more to recover from the illness as well. I'm good. I'll be fine. I'm in the right climate now. I'm in the right climate. It's just the entirety of a month of travel. Nah. There's nothing wrong with this. Me? Need rest? When do I need rest? You went to hell for God's sake. Hey, that's fine. Helsinki wasn't that bad. Oh, you mean the other hell. China wasn't that bad. No, I can't say that. No, China was great. We want pals to be healthy. I'm healthy. I'm like 85% better. Bronze, I swear to God. Stop doing that. You take me seriously at the worst possible time. China's great. That's 5 social. Listen, I've been there. They gave me a visa. I have been there. I'm legally supposed to say that I like China. I do like China. It's just a bit too people orientated for me. Like a billion people, and we happen to go to tourist places that happen to be the busiest this time of year. They have good food. They have good food when you're not sick and your palate is not made by the British. Because the issue being, when you are sick and you are British, the spicy food kind of hurts. I'll blink twice if they're making you say it. Plus 5 social credit points. But yes, because I am an uncultured Brit, I'm gonna have to get my social points back. Because I'm an uncultured Brit, it just didn't help. Raps, I swear to everything! Why? Hey Raps, how's it going? How you doing? Why? I need to mod you again. What the hell, man? Damn it. Excuse me while I steal all your spicy food. Look, steal my McDonald's. The McDonald's is like the minimum spice level of a McDonald's is mild. Oh yeah, British people have negative spice intolerance. Hey, I've been doing better. I can at least handle small amounts when I am not sick. Can't believe Raps. Again, uncultured Brit. That seems redundant. Dance. The hell, man. First try, let's go. Today's a lucky day. Oh, wait, sorry. I'll do the thingy. But hi, Raps. How's it going? How you doing? Missed you, Raps. Listen, one of my mods had to do the job. And it had to be me. I am my own mod. I'm gonna give you a pass here because I was sick at the start of the week. Thank you. Dan, how dare you? We have some form of culture. It just happens to not be that evident, you know? Not me being currently sick. I'm just recovering. I think we're all being sick at this point. Ah well. Please make sure that you take care, okay? Do as I say, not as I do. Haggis is one of your culture. Why are you obsessed with Scotland? Evident. Take care who does that nowadays. I mean, valid. But please. Please and thank you. But yeah. What's with your obsession with Scotland, though? The hell, though, Dan? In this economy, self-care. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a visual learner. I gotta see you taking care of yourself first. Yeah, but that means I have to end the stream, and I don't want to do that yet for another, about 21 minutes. I don't want to end for another 21 minutes. I want to get to an hour first. And yes, in this economy, we need to do self-care. I am self-caring. I have a giant spiel behind me. Fine, but after an hour, you rest. I will. The fish for Dean went back to normal price of... Did you really put the fishing price to 10k? Yeah, big sphere. As your chosen death. I don't know who's that. That's directed at Raps, right? Thank you for the head patch, John. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I like head pats IRL too, so this is fine. Don't want to cause a riot on your return stream. Please no. Thank you very much. Choco told me to increase the price due to Dance developing an addiction. You know what? Valid. We gotta curb this. This is an intervention. You need to stop fishing. You don't need any of the product. No one can stop me from fishing. Yeah, I'm not giving you points. But, right. Speaking of, like, points, anyway. He was fishing for propaganda. Yeah. That's his addiction problem. He still needs the Cowgirl pal poster. Why do you want that anyway? Like, for real, why do you want that? Y'all just gonna make Dan jump in the water because he can't afford the line. Just toggle my cowboy hat if you really want the cow, like the cow witch. I have that toggle. Just press it on here. It's cheaper. Oh, I know. I can hear Percott calling for me. Boy, every pal must be claimed. I am not like a Pokemon. Alright, Squirrel, the gun's out. Squirrel, we need to play that. Please, thank you. We need to play that. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Oh my god, I actually found a few Live 2D nurse outfits. Nice. Get one. Actually, show me pictures if you have like a couple in mind. I kind of want to see what kind you found. Squirrel with a grunt control wand. Love that. Isn't it? I need to go out for a Pokemon community day. Ooh, Pokemon community days. That sounds quite nice. I hope you enjoy. Give me a bit of time to buy it. My goodness, though. But yeah, have fun, John. Tell me if there's anything cool that happens. Please. You don't have to. I just get very curious because Pokemon. Also going to find money to buy the MVC collection to play with you. I mean, I could go and afford it. It's all good. I just need 3 shinies. Ooh. Which shinies are you going for? I have had to grind more shinies than I'd like to admit over, like, the past week or so. Wait, one of them is a whole model, not just the outfit. So, alternate form. Why 9 health is Squirrel with a gun, and why does it look so cool? Look, listen, we need the game, okay? I can't ask for you to buy it for me, but I appreciate the offer. Hey, it's worth a try. It's Poplio. Oh, I love Poplio. He is brain shaved. Yes, get the shiny Poplio. Honestly, shiny Primarina is beautiful. If you are going to evolve it. First grass nowadays. Look, this is fine. This is all fine. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Actually, I have some idea what's going on, but... Okay, what's going on? Cool. That's why I need 3. Oh! I see. You see stream he's getting taken over by randos. The grass one. One shiny of every stage. That makes sense. I mean, to be fair, you say at least has something that's on point. I just have Paul popping in every so often, you know? And even then, I am half tempted to get, like, a proper Paul commission, rather than just have, like, the The random toggle. I'm half tempted to get an actual, like, poll thing. It's just done. I'd be like, yeah, here you go. It's like, you want a male version? Here. Nursing cowpal squirrel. Cowpal squirrel? Nursing cowpal collab when I can't read. I can't read. I mean, you say we do need to do a collab at some point. I should see if Mixer will be able to randomize model changes. That'd be quite cool if you could. Listen, I can't read. Well, squirrel, you know what to do. Squirrel in a cowbell model. Well, now you need to be in squirrel form as well. I mean, I can add the squirrel form. I can add the tail and stuff if needed. Once the hat's faded, I'll just add it, okay? Or, you know, maid. Maid works. It's just a blue squirrel with a cowboy hat. That sounds so cursed. That sounds so cursed. It's like... No way. Frankie! Yes way! Hello! How's it going? How you doing? I haven't been missing for a month. No siree. I have totally existed this entire time. Pal live and okay time for me. It must be my birthday. You'll have to tell me your birthday and then I can confirm it. Listen, it's an okay time for you. I'm doing this because, I couldn't stream at my own time. I fell asleep. There is a pal in Basting. So... Is that a thing of there is no war? I love that. Oh, working and lurking. No worries at all. You work and you lurk. You're doing great. Woot woot. Yes. There was pal in Basting. Okay, Dan. There we go. Feel back on a Basting say. She was there for like 2 weeks or something. To be fair, that's actually true. I was in the closest place for Basting say. Oh boy. Oy vey. But yeah, no, you guys kind of stuck with me for like a couple of months anyway, before I start traveling again. By hook or by crook? Okay, hold on. I just got a text saying that somebody found a ghost hairdresser. Cool. Kind of stuck with you, and that's a bad thing. How? Simple. If I'm consistently stuck with me, and I don't like that. So if you're stuck with me, aren't we stuck with you? We aren't stuck with you. You're stuck with us. I'm not stuck with you. You guys are tolerating me at best. I can't believe they found that slasher hairdresser I forgot the name of. Yeah, I know, right? I can't believe they found it. Okay, Paul's back. I'm now able to go on break till next year. Okay, well, Raps, I am going to take another break for a couple of months until, go online so I could fish. Edward Scissorhands. Oh, yeah, Edward Scissorhands. Actually, to be fair, that film was mid. I know that's, like, an unpopular opinion. The film was mid. Starts with a T. T. This is now making me think of a really weird manga that I read like years ago about No, not about. I mean, if it was Todd Howard who was doing haircuts, that'd be quite funny. But there was a manga that I read like a couple of years back, which was about Jack the Ripper, who ended up passing and then working in like an undead hairdresser's. And I want to think of like. I want to remember what it was called because I really liked the manga, and I want to actually pick that up again. Sweeney Todd. Yeah, I can't believe they found Sweeney Todd's barbers for this. There was some form of Todd. There was a Todd. toddle on. You toddle on. I was going to say toodaloo, but that's not. Forgot about Sweeney Todd. It just works. Imagine if, like, Todd Howard did open a hairdresser. It just works. It's fine. Names are hard. Sweeney Toodaloo. Oh my goodness. Not a bad idea. I can avoid. Rapscallion 556. If you don't get your ass to eat something right this instant, I will unpack my suitcase. Find a way of getting a visa in like 24 hours to get to America, and then come over there and get you to eat. And do not tempt me. Choco milk is not enough. Just eat on stream, or do we need to make you? You'll unpack your suitcase. I'll unpack, repack it. That doesn't sound like a threat. No, that sounds like a promise, because it means I have more room to like fit snacks in there. I need to take out my cinnamon roll stuff. I have like a money box of cinnamon roll now. Unpack, then repack it to prove point. Exactly. I can unpack it in like breakneck speed. If I cook, it will take me 1 to 2 hours. Okay, I'll be right back in a bit. No worries. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, no worries. Go take care. We'll be back. I'll meet you. Yeah, cooking stream. Fun, man. Yeah, cooking stream. They're fun. Totally haven't done one before or anything on somebody else's channel. But yeah, cooking stream. With what camera? You don't need a camera. You just have to talk to people. You don't need a camera for it. You just ramble and then put people on call. Source, just trust me. We haven't led you astray. Much. Kind of. Just put the mic in the sauce. Okay, never mind. No. No, we're not. You're not putting the mic in the saucepan. No. Why would you do that? Cooking A. That's not how the cooking ASMR works. Social anxiety. I feel that. But have you considered just not? No, I'm kidding. Raps cooking show? Yeah, I'd sit down and watch that. I'd sit down and watch that. Or listen to that. Either or. Oh, I hate. I was just double checking stuff. Teaches the cooking of your people, Raps. Oh boy. What's it with you and haggis? Hubblebuck. I promise to make a cooking stream whenever I have enough for a camera to set everything up. Listen, if I ever get to visit you IRL, we're making soup. We will make soup together so that I don't poison anybody. That is my promise. I just need, like, supervision to make it. That's all. I can cook anything else. I was about to say run. Excuse me. Yes, I get to try the forbidden soup. Joke's on you. Raps wants to try the soup. Make sure to save me a plate. You know what? Sure. I think I've improved after like a couple of years. I think I could make soup now. I think I've progressed enough that I can make soup. Right? Dan's witnessed me partially help cooking. I feel like I'm trustworthy in the kitchen to cook soup, right? Now it only knocks you out. Ah, yes. You don't need melatonin, you just need my soup. No, me making everything perfectly edible on my first try. I can do it with risotto. I'll be the judge of that next time you visit. I bet. If you get a cooking pot out and everything, I will make soup. I also just need to figure out what kind of soup. Risotto is not soup. Risotto isn't soup. But I can make one. I'll gladly eat your soup every night to sleep. Ah, yes. How do I fix an entire community sleep schedule? I just make knockout soup. There's no like melatonin or anything in it. It's just my cooking. Knocks you out for like 8 hours straight. Perfect. Here you go. Meow. Hello. Oh dear. Just boil water, that's plain soup flavor. I don't even want to attempt to see if I can muck that up because I feel bad if I ruin that. Well, the very first thing that I cooked in my life was butter chicken and it was so that sounds so good. Raps, can I bring a plate, please? Oh yes, don't worry, nurse is there to rush you to the ER after the soup sesh. Listen. Chef Palardy over here, which is me, can make some form of soup. Yeah, it's good. I'm bringing my own plate. White ass curry. Look, if it's tasty, it's tasty. Simple as. You can't judge if something is tasty. Sure, it's white, but it's good. I mean, I technically can't be somebody who says that because I'm supposed to not have any taste buds, but... Excuse me, Spud. You can come up on my lap, you know. But I know you're not going to because you're going to be a menace and just start looping me like a shark. We both know what's going to happen. Yeah, come on. There's room. I know you can't jump on the sphere, but you can jump on me. I'm so good and cheap in Japan that I usually eat that. Is that Jumper? No, it's Buddy. Jumper is a plushy sheep. And fun fact, jumper in Welsh just means jumper. Which, as in like the piece of clothing you can wear. Well, the ingredients on the day I made it. So, look, it's just my cat. It's just my cat. I'm actually looking on Steam if I can play anything. Because I have a couple of games I want to complete. Jumper has feelings too. I need to unpack Jumper, to be honest. Ah. Can hit Dan? What? Where's the Wii? Okay, 3 more minutes before you get... Oh, but I want to stream longer. Where is the Wii supposed to go, Raps? I can't read. We hit Dan. Can we, Dan? Can hit we? I don't know which part you mean. Obligatory hourly reminder of the past. Can we hit Dan? No, we cannot. We would like to play. Yes, we would. Because he hasn't done anything wrong. Dance hasn't done anything wrong. So it was zoned out for a minute. No worries. I've been playing Fallout London, it's great. Oh, I've been meaning to play that. I have it up on like a tab. I just haven't started it. I need to know how interactive it has to be to play it. But yeah, I do have a couple of games I want to get sorted on stream. I want to at least get an ending for a game I started a while back, which was, if I'm being an idiot, Buddy Simulator 1984. So I still need to complete that. You sure he hasn't done anything wrong? No comment. Dan exists, therefore he did wrong. No. When he's a big gambler. You can shoot him when he's gambling enough for getting the cowgirl pal. I don't know why he needs to collect them all. To be fair, as a devil, I'm quite literally damned, so... Yes, which is why I give you the option to, like, do it yourselves here. And again, if you get to 100, I spin the punishment wheel. Which, you know, has stuff like no denying cuteness. Or adding points to the thingy. Or getting a maid outfit. See, now we douse him in holy water. No! Oh, yay, we can see where Pal generally lives. London. Everywhere's London if you try hard enough, so basically, yeah. I'm basically in London, guys. That is... And all London. Anywhere is London if you try hard enough. Oops. Sorry, I'm just hiccuped. Here we go again. Yep. But yes, I have a couple games I need to, like, complete. One of them, Buddy Simulator. I'm not going to be able to get all the endings because that takes a long time to, like, replay. So I am going to get one ending to at least show it off. And then if people wish to play it themselves, I will make sure to link that to people for Steam. Buddy Sim is something that I love quite a bit. So I started that, need to complete it. What else am I needing to complete on here at the moment? Kingdom Hearts. I need to go and do more Kingdom Hearts once we're done. Big Ben actually rings every in-game hour. Nice. It actually works for once. It's been now time to rest. Can I at least finish, like, the games I want to complete? I have games. I wanted to list games that I wanted to, like, try and such, but I could do that another day. Okay, finish that first. Thank you. Recently, I say recently, I was gifted Yume Nikki Dream Diary. You have my permission. Thank you, Raps. But yes, I got Yume Nikki Dream Diary to play. I want to actually play some of the RPG horrors that I've got on here. So I might mix between trying to make sure that I've gotten games completed and actually getting stuff that I have already got on my list sorted. So once I've done Buddy Sim, which I will probably get done my next gaming stream, I will sort that out. Let me get you Corpse Party. You think I would deny that? I'm kidding. Do not get me Corpse Party. I will deal with Corpse Party in my own time. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, like, one slightly shorter game, one slightly longer game already being done. Love Corpse Party. Join the club. We have already realised just how cool Corpse Party is, considering the thing that we've talked about with Hina before. But yeah, I've got to get you ready for the new game. Oh boy, I've got to get ready for a lot of things, not gonna lie. But yeah, so it is basically, I'm gonna be clearing out, like, some bits. I'm also gonna try and get, like, a challenge run sorted for a game at some point. Because there is one ending for, what was it? Stanley Parable, Ultra Deluxe Edition, that I've yet to get, which is, like, the 4-hour ending. And I want to do another, like, punishment wheel thing, where if I muck up the ending, then I have to spin that wheel, and then I have to, which technically means it's going to be a very annoying sound for, like, 4 hours, but it means I'm able to finally see that achievement myself. It's not even an achievement, it's just actually playing it. Challenge run, Minesweeper speed run sub 60 seconds, ayo. Not that kind of, not a speed run. Not a speed run. I've got to play 4 hours worth of, like, loud noises. Which basically means I'm going to probably put on a music recommendation. 4 hours. Yeah, so So marathon. Yeah. I mean, technically the challenge. I had to press a button for like 4 hours. So yeah, in case you aren't aware, for the Stanley Parable and for the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, there is an ending that it takes a while to get, which happens to be linked to like the alternate games ending, where if you end up failing to save a baby from burning in a fire, you happen to go down this route of playing like 2 separate games. For the normal game, for like normal Stanley Parable, you play Minecraft and then you play Portal. For the Ultra Deluxe, you play Watchtower or like something. I don't think that's the name of the game, but it's like a Watchtower game, and you play Rocket League. But there is an alternate ending if you happen to keep that baby from burning. And I have yet to see that with my own 2 eyes. I've seen like videos on how to get it, but I have never actually done it myself because I'm lazy. I'm lazy, and I didn't really have like a goal in mind to just sit there for 4 hours to do it. Nor have I had the time to physically sit there for 4 hours without being disturbed. So, I'm going to use streaming as an excuse. And I'm also going to use the excuse of basically being able to stream it all, and then if I end up failing the run, then I just spin the punishment wheel. But if I manage to just do it first try, and then it means that we get to see something. Because I like the game too much, and I want to at least finally see something I haven't seen in a while. So you let the baby burn. It was... listen, I'm going to make sure the baby doesn't burn. Sounds like a fun plan. Yeah. It just means I can have people like join me on calls and such anyway. So it keeps me occupied. Who wouldn't? Not a big child fan, I guess. Okay, but yes, I made an agreement. I said once an hour's hit, I will, like, go to bed. Or, like, I'll at least go and rest. I don't have to necessarily go to bed. So, we shall call it here, sadly. Thank you for the head fan. Thank you. So, I guess I should raid somebody? Maybe? Kind of? Never mind, I know who I'm raiding. Okay, so, without further ado, thank you everybody for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. Thank you. I'll rest up well. And then I'm probably going to be very EP tomorrow too, because my sleep schedule is out of whack. I have just spotted somebody going live, and it is just easier for me to go and do this. But yeah, I will get the good rest. So for everybody who's here, thank you so much for being here. People who've just joined, thank you so much too. Thank you for the stream. It's great to have you back. It's great to be back. Make sure you guys take care. And until the next time these archives are open, which shouldn't be too long. We missed having you around. Aww. It feels weird to hear it, but I do appreciate that. But yes. You better stream again. I'll stream again. That's the threat. I will stream again, I promise. And I did miss you too, John. I've missed you all. But before the timer goes on, until these archives are open once more. Stream again. This feels like a demand. This is stop threatening me. I will stream. Maybe. Well, I'll think about it. Until archives open once more, you need but simply to ask. Bara, for now, are nos with the. Take care, everybody. Bye bye. Huelva amicho. Please, I will stream. I promise. No murder. Thank you.